How do you save an After Effects project file to a previous version? Well, the thing is, you can, but you also can't. You are very limited to what you can save as a previous version. Say you were using Adobe CC14 or 15, you can only save to the previous version before it. You cannot save to Adobe CS6, which is the one that I am on right now currently. If you wanted to save a project file from CC14 or 15 and try to use it for Adobe CS6, you really can't. You're very limited to what you can do. So if you go to your save as, usually right here in this section, it'll say save as CS6, CS5.5 in my case, because I have CS6, I can only save it as a copy to the one previous before this one. You're very limited to what you can save it to. But you can always use a project file from CS5.5 or whatever above. So you can always bring a CS6 project file from this one and use it for a CC14 update of After Effects. I've been kind of reading upon like how I would be able to use any project from CC14 or 15 right here and try to downgrade it to CS6 because this is the one I currently use and I own. I've been using CC15 on another computer, so I've been transferring files in the bottom left. I've been transferring files from that computer to this one, and none of them were working because it's an older version from 13.5 to 11 or 12. Like it can't work. It's not working. You can't do it. You can always use these project files from After Effects 7, CS4, 5, 5.5, 6, and CC to CC15 or 14. Although, yes, they would become buggy because a lot of the scripts change and a lot of things change within After Effects in general. A lot of things would be buggy, but yes, you were technically able to use older versions with the newer versions of After Effects. Each version of After Effects can open and import projects made with that version and several other versions, but only going back a limited number of versions. So if I was to do a project file in Adobe After Effects CS6, I can always just, save it and use it for CC, CC15, and any of the 3.5 updates, 3.6 or 3.7 updates. I can always do that on whatever. But if I were to do something in CC 2015, I can only go back a limited number of versions. So I would only be able to go back to maybe 15 or 12, but I cannot go to CS6 unless I have CC12. And then I can go to CS6 by doing the other option of which I said earlier, which would be this option right here and the save as. This is the only way I'm going to be able to downgrade a version. If it says save as a if it says save as a copy as CS6, but this would have to be from CC12, not from CC14 or 15. But that's the only restriction. But technically, can you save as an older version from Adobe After Effects? Yes, but only a certain number of versions. Can you use an older version of a project file and use that for a newer version of Adobe After Effects? Yes, you can. You can always totally do that, but you're very limited to downgrading your project file. And if you have no idea what I'm talking about, then I mean, basically you can't use new stuff with your old material. You can use your old material with your new stuff though. That's basically what I'm saying.